Are there limits on U.S. congressional appropriations set by law? When it comes to the financial operations of the United States government, the process of appropriations is fundamental. Appropriations refer to the legal authority granted by Congress to allocate funds for specific purposes. This process is guided by several laws and constitutional provisions that establish certain limits and frameworks. The United States Constitution plays a crucial role in defining the appropriations process. Article 1, Section 9 of the Constitution states that no money shall be drawn from the Treasury without an appropriation made by law. This means that Congress must pass legislation to authorize any expenditure of government funds. However, the Constitution does not impose specific limits on the total amount that Congress can appropriate. Instead, it provides a framework that requires accountability and transparency in government spending. In addition to constitutional guidelines, various laws and regulations further shape the appropriations process. The Congressional Budget Act of 1974 established a formal budgetary process, which includes setting spending limits through budget resolutions. These resolutions outline the overall spending levels for various government functions and can influence the appropriations bills that Congress considers. While these limits are not legally binding in the same way as appropriations laws, they serve as a guideline for fiscal responsibility. Moreover, the Budget Control Act of 2011 introduced statutory caps on discretionary spending, which are designed to control the growth of government spending. These caps limit the amount that can be appropriated for discretionary programs, which are programs that Congress must fund each year. However, mandatory spending programs, such as Social Security and Medicare, are not subject to these caps, meaning that Congress has more flexibility in appropriating funds for those areas. Another important aspect is the role of the appropriations committees in both the House of Representatives and the Senate. These committees are responsible for drafting appropriations bills and ensuring that spending aligns with the priorities set forth in the budget. While these committees do not have the power to create new spending limits, they do play a critical role in determining how existing appropriations are allocated. In summary, while there are no explicit legal limits on the total amount of appropriations that Congress can make, there are various laws and constitutional provisions that guide the appropriations process. These frameworks ensure that government spending is conducted responsibly and transparently, reflecting the priorities of the nation.